just thought I would do another quick live. So I don't know if you've been following a little bit of a vlog series that I've been doing, but it's basically myth busting some of the common misconceptions around self-discipline. How much you need to have, it's hard, and all the other things that people sort of associate self-discipline with, or that concept with, and then sort of think they don't have it, where in reality most of us actually do. And it's about just doing some tweaks to it to optimize your performance and keep cadence towards your goals. And if that sounds of interest to you, if you're constantly feeling like you have no self-discipline and that's why you're failing on your goals, or feeling guilty that you don't seem to be up to stay on track and so forth, there's actually some things here that are not actually your fault. And so we can unpack some of those, myths that you might be hung up on, and get you on traction with your goals, then that would be great. So we do have a live webinar tomorrow. For those who actually registered via the Zoom registration link, which will be in the comments, you'll actually qualify for a free gift that will only be given to those who attend the live session, or at least register. So if you can't make it, register anyway, because I will send you the freebie exclusively by email, as well as the replay. It will be also live streamed in this group as well, so if you remember or want to share it, then feel free to do so. But yes, anyway, without any further ado, let me get on to another common myth to do with self-discipline. And this is probably the most common one, which is self-discipline equals never getting to do anything that you want ever, right? And so I guess people who are self-disciplined, or perceived as being self-disciplined, are commonly thought of as living a really constricted, narrow existence in which they never really get to cut loose or to do the things that they want. And from the outside, it's really easy to look at someone and see everything they're not doing. But what's often not seen is everything that they are actually doing, right? And the freedom and the routines and the structure they have in place with self-discipline that has given them the life that they truly want to live, right? So I guess someone who's got and honed in that self-discipline, I'm still learning, so I couldn't say that I definitely have the self-discipline, but in some areas I do. So instead of like constantly reacting to things on being swayed by temptation, or feeling anxious, or about trying to make good choices, or feeling guilty that you're not making the right one, or being stuck, wondering what the right choice is, having the discipline means that you've already made those decisions, right? So you've kind of like preloaded stuff, so you don't have to think about it again. And you've set up habits to really support your core values. And this helps you to make decisions quickly that support those goals without using much brain power, right? And what I love about that is that it really then gives you the bandwidth to focus on bigger things, or things that you really like, right? And you can kind of, it gives you the opportunity, it gives you a better opportunity, I should say, because there's some other things that would need to make to happen for you to really feel that you can live fully in the moment, unburdened by sort of future state and the anxiety and the guilt or the stress of constantly grappling with temptation. And it can help you as well to set better boundaries by and not allow you to get sort of sucked into things that are just not congruent with where you need to get things done, or getting sucked into negative situations or toxic relationships. Excuse me for a second. And it also, self-discipline also helps you to set up your life in a way that brings around more positive situations, supportive friendships, and connections. Great time to get an asthma attack, right? Excuse me. Great live video. You can actually hear me like coughing up my lungs. There's something going around in the air where it's just triggering my asthma lately. But anyway, so as I said, if you really want to understand how self-discipline really works, and find out a way to easily make it work for you, to achieve, like, whether it's a lifestyle goals, something towards health and fitness, or just general better performance, then don't forget that the webinar is tomorrow, and to comment, whip it in the comments, so that Jay and I can get you signed up to the Zoom registration link. All right, happy Tuesday.